Hello, Assalamualaikum. We are from group 3. Our group have 4 members, which is me, Adam Fahmi bin Muhammad KHAIZIR. My matric number is 56549. Uh, Muhammad IDZHAIRUL HAIZI bin OMAR. Matric number is 54466. NORAZMIN ARIEF bin FIKRI S54470. Muhammad Firdaus bin ISMAIL S55160. We will present about term and condition in Harper's Travel agencies. For the first term and condition that have been used by Harper's Travel is tour package. A cancellation of original booking include any charge in the tour booking or departure date. The following cancellation fees will be levied accordingly. An administrative charge after the booking has been upon and RM100 per person will be charged for any amendment of one component after documents are issued. However, no amendment is allowed within 14 days from your intended departure date, as this will be treated as full cancellation, whereby cancellation process fee will be charged as per condition. More than 35 days prior to departure, RM500 per person. Less than 29 to 16 days prior to departure, 50% of the total tour cost, or RM500 per person. Less than 15 to 8 days prior to departure, 70% of total cost, or RM500 per person. Less than 7 days or no show, 100% of total tour cost will be charged. This term and condition are enshrined in Regulation 3, which is cancellation charge for cancellation made by tour member. Our comment is the term complies with the regulation. However, the rate of the cancellation charge per person are not in accordance with an Industry Act 1992 in Regulation 3. The rate of Harper's Travel for cancellation charge for cancellation by tour members, which is 8 to 14 days before the date of departure, which is 75 of total tour cost, is too high. But the other rates of cancellation charge according to the set days are followed by the regulation in the Industry Act 1992. Our suggestion is Harper's Travel need to reduce the amount of cancellation charge imposed on customer under the Tourism Act 1992. The second term and condition in Harper's Travel is others. Harper's Travel strongly recommend that you take out a personal travel insurance policy prior to commencement of your overseas trip or holiday, with respect to baggage loss or delay, flight delay, medical hospitalization, injury, illness, and or other unforeseen event and inconvenience. This term and condition are enshrined in Regulation 12, which is travel insurance. Our comment is Harper's Travel strictly followed the Regulation 12 in Tourism Industry Act 1992. Our suggestion is Harper's Travel can make it compulsory for customer to take personal travel insurance if they want to travel, especially in this pandemic COVID-19. Because Harper's Travel no need to bear and be responsible for any possibility. For the third term and condition, we choose tour and package again in Harper's Travel agency. A deposit of RM500 per person is required upon booking. Minimum deposit per passenger, which is based on tour price. However, A payment or deposit does not constitute confirmation of tour. Full payment will be required once booking is confirmed before any travel document can be issued. This term and condition enshrined in Regulation 1, which tour deposit. Our comment is Harper's Travel require a deposit of 500 ringgit minimum per person, and this will make the customer pay at a minimal rate only. The Tourism Industry Act 1992 in Regulation 1, which in tour deposit state that a maximum deposit of 25% of the tour fare per person must be paid as reservation fee. For suggestion, charge 25% deposit per person and complete the full payment within 14 days for fee independent travel tour package and 21 days for group tour package are referred on Tourism Industry Act 1992 in Regulation 1.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohd HAIZI bin OMAR. My metric number is S54466. I will continue terms and condition number 4. Okay, Harper Travel has the full rights to amend flight and tour itinerary. However, we will make reasonable effort to avoid changes in flight and tour itinerary as stated in our material. Also, the Harper's Travel reserve the right to make minor changes at any time to accommodate the tour without compensation. Okay, for regulation, now in the regulation number 9, that's possible changes. So our comment is Industry Act 1992 in Regulation 9, possible charges states that travel agency have the right to change the itinerary if there is any problem. For example, the change of airline schedules or local conditions. Harper's Travel shall make alternative arrangement for the possible changes. However, Harper's Travel must have approval from customer before the changes of itinerary. Our suggestion is travel agency must be alert with any possible changes and have good communication with the customers to make sure the both parties are satisfied. Okay, next for terms and condition number 5, no refund for partially unused tickets and promotional fare air tickets, and no refund either in full or part will be made for any unused service arrangement not utilized. Okay, the regulation is we found it in regulation number 7, refund of unused service. So our comment is in Industry Act 1992, Harper's Travel already follows Regulation 7, refund of unused service. Even the tour member have a personal reason, there is no refund to the customer who does not use any service that is included in the package. Our suggestion is Harper's Travel must advise or remind the customer that unused service has no refund and Harper's Travel will not incur any losses. Okay, the last one, terms and condition. Harper's Travel shall not be liable for any costs, expenses or damages whatsoever incurred or suffered by the customer which arises from any of the following events. It is the passenger's responsibility to obtain or have a passport with at least 6 months validity to your intended date and departure and visa if required for country of visit. Harper's Travel will not be responsible for informing or checking with the passenger on the availability of the said document. Okay, we found it in regulation number 5. There is 2 travel document, 5.1 tour members responsibilities, and 5.2 companies responsibilities. So our comment is according to Tourism Industry Act 1992, Harper's Travel in Regulation 5 should advise and assist tour member in applying for a visa. So our suggestion, Harper's Travel must be concerned about travel documents that are required to be complete to avoid any problem during travel.